I used my iPad, I use this Bose speaker, and I use this 37 key controller. And it comes with a cable with this on this end and a USB cable on the other end. And what you saw me take off was the camera connector. So this is a way that you can take an iPad or iPhone and utilize it to play instruments in your iPad with a MIDI controller that's designed just for this. Let me get this camera straight here because it's trying to fall down because I got this older phone that's a little heavy. So I use my iPad and then I'll pull up one of the plugins I used yesterday. This particular plugin gives me an ability to use pianos, strings, and what I do is I MIDI. I use several different of these plugins, so I'll pick Sample Tank, iElectric, iGrand, MKS Sensation, Neo Soul Keys, and I'll use a plugin that combines all these plugins into one, and it's called AUM, Audio Unit Manager, I believe it is. I think that's what AUM mean. It took me a minute to think of the last letter. So as you see, as soon as I plugged my controller in here, it lit up. So that means it recognized the plugins on the iPad. So I just get this little makeshift tripod set right here. And as that's loading up, it's gonna let it do its thing. Then we'll be able to play some keyboard sounds through this iPad and using this controller. See if we can get everything adjusted in the screen for you to see what I'm dealing with. It's loading up all the plugins I have using in there. So it's really exciting time we live in where music can be utilized. We can use our music everywhere we go. Say you're on a flight and you need to work on a track, well, you can just pull out your iPad. You don't have to have the big iPad like I do. You can pull out your phone and do whatever you have to do. Let's get this thing reloaded. So I gotta open that iElectric here. Let's go here to iElectric, load you up. And I'll go back here and make sure you're loading in there right so we can do what we need to do. Sometimes the things will be a little moody and because it's digital, you may run into a problem or two, so it's always good to have something else as a backup. So you can, all right, I guess we, got that. Let's see here. Didn't this sound pretty? That's an iPad doing them sounds, man. I'm really happy about that. I don't know what's doing that. Let me see. Aha, there you are. Let me load you back up. There you go. Let's assign you to iOS. Let's get you unmuted. Isn't that pretty? That's just this. And let me see here. I don't know why you're not loading here. I'll get you loaded up. But you can have access to all those different sounds and while it's loading, it's not going to do anything. AUM is a very, very valuable tool to have as in your arsenal.